Hello my friends, welcome to Club DGX. Today I'm going to show you how I used the DGX 670 to do the Get Up and Dance track that I published a little while ago. The first thing I did was to lay down the accompaniment track only. So this first track that you see over here is just the accompaniment. So check this out. So I laid down the first master track in stereo, and then I cut out the bass. So you can hear there's no bass. Now, something else I did to make things simpler for me was to sync the click from the DAW to the tempo of the keyboard. So let me put that on so you hear that? So I did that to align all the tracks so that wherever I was, I would have a click that helps me align everything to the grids. Okay, so that's the first thing I did. The tempo was 100, as you can see. So 100 on the keyboard, 100 in the DAW, all aligned. Okay. So after I laid down this track, I then laid down the bass, all from the DGX. So in the intro, when the bass had done its last part in the intro and I cut it off like this on this track. So this is the bass. So you kind of get the idea. So I played the bass all throughout the track. The entire track has got my slap bass, which is from the DGX 670. And you do that to get better control over the sound, overall sound. You have to separate things. So I didn't rely on the bass of the disco Philly that you can see. I relied more on my own bass. So I played the bass how I wanted it, how I was feeling the song, if you get what I mean. So when I was done with that, I now laid down a clavie and some horns. So here's the clavie from the DGX 670. With the bass. Then with the first track. Something else I did was take advantage of the really nice fills from Disco Philly. It has some very nice fills, and I just took advantage of the fills and recorded them directly to that track. When I got done with that, I then recorded the horns that you hear in the beginning. that's different from the original Disco Philly intro. So this is what it sounds like. So those were all played on the DGX 670. Then when you put it together with the intro, you have this. But that wasn't all. I also added a second horn line down here. Let's move it up. You don't really hear it until the end of the first one. So here we go. Watch this one. Hear that? So I added that, and then I began adding the voices on top of that. So adding the voices on top, all the voices added one by one. I did about 7 different voices for this track. Stacking those vocals until you get the
Get up and dance, it's time to boogie down. Get up and dance, it's 2024. Get up and dance, it's time to boogie down. Get up and dance, it's time to boogie down. Get up and dance, it's 2024, yes it is.
So the second part of the vocals, where the harmony goes in different directions, was done on different tracks. So when all was put together, sounds something like.
Oh, hey, oh, oh, hey, oh, oh.
And that's just a cross section, because there's more up here. I don't know if the system will let me play it, but there are additional vocals.
Get up and dance, it's time to boogie down. Get up and dance, it's 2024. Get up.
So all that is the process, just stacking them on one by one, getting the harmonies, making sure it's all buttoned down tight, and then when you zip it all up, you get the full track. Now I can't play the full track right here, but I'm hoping that this gave you an idea of the creative process. You start off with one block and you keep building until you get the end result. Okay, I hope that made sense. At this point, I will stop the recording and I'll put a link in the chat for you to check out the final result. But just remember, it's very possible to get world-class sound from anything. Even banging on a piano can give you a world-class sound if you spend time mixing it and thinking of how to arrange everything. I hope this gave you some insights. See you in another episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe.